So we're going to talk about this press conference today. I'm glad she's safe, but let's talk about it. To the people in the back, I would never apologize for showing compassion and or believing in missing or abducted black women. And before we contextualize this video like I did the last one, y'all got the joke, so I got a joke too. I appreciate that Carlee did her research. Now let's get into it. I'd rather for her to be found alive and alive than never found again materially and symbolically put on a t-shirt. Her point and sensitive actions will be something that she will have to reckon with. But keep game though, keep game. This doesn't change how missing black women and girls as a whole aren't taken seriously. But consciously, she snatched her own wig off. She lied. Research over me search. The stats on false reporting are too low for me to ever feel shame or guilt about believing the story. I'd rather make a decision on something that has a 2 to 10% chance because we know there's a 90 to 98% chance of people who for sure are being harmed and people ignore it because you don't hear and don't have no compassion. So Carlee Russell lied about being kidnapped. Unfortunate to hear about, but there's still 13,000 black girls who are really missing in the U.S. and they have little to no coverage. So let's really talk about it. And like Christina said, so while y'all talking about how this is so bad for other black women who get harmed, how about we start focusing our attention on them in majority and continue to trust and believe black women in the future until proven otherwise. But I know we can't do that though, because so many of y'all is lost in the sauce and believing black women are psychopathological liars and untrustworthy of their narrative when they're being victimized that you're going to be like, nah, remember Jussie Smollett? So stating it again, I'm never going to regret believing a black woman was missing. I have tremendous grace for us because the world usually doesn't. So I hope and pray Carlee Russell gets the help she needs because it actually seems like a lot and she's obviously going through some type of mental health crisis. But I know how ableist we get with black folks and mental health. So I'll say that for another video. And like Gabrielle Perry said, if the first thought in your mind is when the next black woman go missing, you say, what if this another Carlee Russell? Congratulations. You just illustrating how you are a terrible person and how you wasn't going to do nothing from the jump. You can't piss on my hand and tell me it's raining. The phenomenon of missing and abducted black women is a serious issue that deserves attention and action. It is a social problem that disproportionately affects black women, leading to the increased vulnerability and often limited media coverage compared to other demographics. This phenomenon contributes to the disposability of black women by perpetuating harmful narratives that dismiss their experiences and devalue their lives. It is crucial to address the issue with urgency, advocate for more inclusive media representation, and work more towards creating safer environments for all these individuals, regardless of their race and gender. In closing, so while y'all talking about how this is so bad for other black women who get harmed, how about we start focusing our attention on them in the majority and continue to trust and believe them until proven otherwise? Let's look at the video I made a couple days ago that people were so dubiously in the comment section. I'm talking about thousands of people being like, what are you going to say now consciously? She was lying. Are you going to apologize? Are you going to admit she was wrong? It's like, this what's on your mind right now, on your mind right now? Let's roll the footage, man. When a white woman and children are found safe with a happy ending, y'all never say that their story isn't adding up. They lie. They want attention. But Carlee Russell getting backlash for being found alive, we need a case study. Y'all are so selective, and it's our own people. Yeah, if I'm Carlee Russell's family, the moment her well-being is assessed, I'm immediately calling a lawyer and sending cease and desist to all these broke YouTubers and TikTokers claiming this is a hoax. Have you no shame? What type of mediocre influencer uses somebody's tragedy of being found alive to manufacture a whole bunch of horrible content about conspiracy theories? Carlee's boyfriend said she was fighting for her life for the past 48 hours and is not mentally or physically able to talk about what happened to her. Imagine surviving a traumatic experience and people on social media are making allegations and wanting to force her to talk about what happened, and I'm sure she's still processing it. Mofos saying Carlee Russell was a hoax are about to piss me off. Y'all wanted her to be found unalive because you want to hear her story on your favorite True Crime podcasts. You bees are sick. This is real life. So Carlee is home safe, yet because she's a black woman, assholes are now claiming she faked the whole thing. Sounds to me like the only ending these shits want, if any missing black woman or girl, is for them to be found not alive. This is some messed up pathology, and I see a whole bunch of people have literally internalized black inferiority. I can't tell y'all how many weak-ass TikTokers I seen on the For You page yesterday, literally going about conspiracy theories and hoax and calling into suspicion this woman's experience instead of celebrating her livelihood. You know what I mean? Hey, man, this is crazy.